Now I have had a quest for a long time that I've been interested in, and that's that somebody in Windhelm is trying to perform the Black Sacrament to summon the Dark Brotherhood for an assassination. And also, let me have a look. I have got a quest marker for that. I just want to make sure that's in Windhelm. I'm confident it is. That's it. Talk to Aventus Arencio. So we'll do that. But also, there's a good reason why I want to go to Windhelm anyway. Is because it's the main hold for the Stormcloaks. And if Ulfric is there, I want to have a word with him. Because me and him were on that cart at the start of the game. I want to see if he says anything about it. Now I've never been there, but I have been to the stables, so let's go. Yeah, I wonder if Ulfric will say anything because what's the guy that we escaped with? Ralof, I think he was called. Ralof, that's it. He told me to go and see him, but we've been sidetracked with making money. All about the dollar bills, yo. Now let's see if he even acknowledges or remembers us. I think it'll be interesting. And this is a nice place, this. It's a bit misty, but then again, I suppose being at the base of a mountain like that, you're gonna get hit with the fog and snow. And hopefully we'll find out how he actually thinks. Because we've heard a lot from the Imperials. I don't particularly like the Imperials, but
do you have any idea how dull horses are?
yeah, I'm not fond of horses myself either.
Taken aside because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Really? Threatening a woman, eh?
Hate the Dark Elves. Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
Not me, I don't hate your people.
You've come to the wrong city then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you.
And why would they think that you're a spy?
Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying.
And why were they giving you trouble?
Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us. But Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one.
I seemed like a charmer. Tell you what, I'll have a word. I'll have a word, pet. Safe travels. Was that him? Aha! It's you there. Look, he's having a merry old time, isn't he?
Around the Grey Quarter and let them Greyskins know what I think of them. You.
Do you know?
You a dark elf lover? Get
Well.
out of our city, you filthy piece of trash.
Really? You're talking to me like that? I don't like your attitude, sunshine.
Don't like it? Too bad. This is our city. Ours. Don't think I can take you? 100 septums say I can punch you back where you came from.
You're on, mate.
Alright? Fists only. And none of that magic stuff either. Let's go.
Mate, I want to knock some sense into you. Oh, dodging. Right hook. Come here.
Like the bite of a flea.
You're getting wrecked, sunshine.
Prepare to die.
Hey, don't get... Is he watching or is he trying to get stuck in? Left hook. Go on, kiddie shot. Get wrecked, mate. You had enough?
That wasn't a fair swing.
Don't chat shit. You lost. Give us me money.
Yeah. Here. Good to see you again, friend.
Why do you hate the Dark Elves?
They're parasites. They're living in our city under our protection. But what do they do for us? Nothing. I know the High King invited them here, but he didn't ask me or anyone else first. Maybe he should have.
I kind of see where he's coming from, except he's going about it in all the wrong way. You're saying that the Dark Elves have been invited to the city, but what do they, like, they're getting protection and everything, but what do they do for us? If the Dark Elves are simply just taken and taken and taken from the city, I can understand his qualm, but just because people have been invited here, as much as they should try and help the local area, because that's why they're living here in the first place, they're not obliged to. So it depends on what terms they were invited.
Get out.
But wait there.
Every night, I walk around.
Why do you think they're spies?
Wouldn't surprise me. They've done nothing to help in the fight for Skyrim's freedom. Those Thalmor elves too. I bet they're working together. Maybe I should round up some men and take us a few prisoners to interrogate.
I think you need to just wind your neck in sunshine. Who's this guy anyway? Is this guy just a drunk? You're just a drunk, mate. Carry on.
Get out of my face.
Do you want another hiding? What a prick. Let's see if we can see what she says. Is that her? No, is it?
Horse it. If the guards would listen to Viola, they'd have caught the butcher by now.
The butcher?
I love my husband, but he can be a bit dull at times.
I could show you the ropes. I could conjure up a storm on your booty. Right. We'll get a bit of a spit roast action with a Dremora Lord. Is that her?
I'm a sailor. It's good to spend some time on salt. Yes?
You can't even chat to her? Oh well, that was a bit of a pointless quest. I suppose it was just to give you some background on the state of affairs here. Right, well, wait there. Where am I going? So that's to speak to that guy for the Dark Brotherhood. Before I go and do that quest, I want to go and speak to Ulfric to see if he remembers who I am. The Palace of the Kings. This is pretty impressive. I think it's possibly one of the biggest, the mostly fortified places we've seen, except... Oh, so everybody's heard that I absolutely destroyed the Thalmor when I rescued that guy. Huh. I do like the little touches like that. Probably this is second in defense to Solitude, simply because Solitude is built on a cliff. Although, if people wanted to be clever about it, they could destroy the support and bring the whole of Solitude down.
Ulfric won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ulfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Ulfric's got like level 100 speech. Alright, mate?
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you?
I believe we've already met.
Is that so? Yes. You were with us at Helgen. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken.
That is right. I helped Ralof escape. He said he'd vouch for me.
Ralof's alive.
Ralof,
I
sorry.
hope that's true. He's a damn good man, but he hasn't returned yet. So I'll need to wait for his account. For now, speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Who the hell's that?
I do the cooking and cleaning around the palace.
Who's got... Oh, that's him.
Helgen, huh? Ulfric told us quite the story. If you made it through all that, you're likely worth something to me. But first, tell me, why does a Breton want to fight for Skyrim?
I don't want to make this choice yet.
Watch
I'm waiting.
yourself out
I
there.
just wanted some information, really. Where's the... Where's the guy that you can get quests off? Or do I have to get it off
Speak
him?
with Galmar. He'll size you up and see where we can best use your talents.
At Helgen they said you shouted the king to death.
Not entirely true, though not entirely false either. Any Nord can learn the way of the voice by studying with the Greybeards, given enough ambition and dedication. My shouting Torg to the ground proved he had neither. However, it was my sword piercing his heart that killed him.
So, he's trained with the Greybeards. That's pretty interesting. And why did you kill the High King?
I killed Torg to prove our wretched condition. How is the High King supposed to be the defender of Skyrim if he can't even defend himself?
Well, I've got mixed views on that. I don't think you necessarily need to be a champion to command, but it does help. I do think you should practice what you preach. Some call you a murderer.
I challenged him in the traditional way, and he accepted. There were many witnesses. No murder was committed. True, he didn't stand a chance against me, but that was precisely the point. He was a puppet king of the Empire, not a high king of Skyrim. His father before him, perhaps, but not Torg. He was too privileged and too foolish, more interested in entertaining his queen than ruling his country.
Well, he's got a point. And what of his widow? Doesn't she claim the throne?
Indeed. Elisif has become Jarl of Solitude.
Ah.
Historically and conveniently home of the High King, backed by Imperial interests. But the Moot has not yet met to name her High Queen. And they won't. Not as long as I have any say in it.
Now we've met Elisif. And as nice as she wasn't a commander. She wasn't a leader. Because when I spoke to her, she was just like, "Oh, I'm not sure. Speak to him if you want the true information." She hasn't got a clue what she's doing. Ah, that's very interesting. Do you desire to be the High King?
There hasn't been a true High King in Skyrim for generations. For too long, he's been hand-picked by the Emperor, and given emphatic nods by milk-drinking Jarls addicted to Imperial coin. It's time we had a real High King, one of our own making.
I do agree. But why are you fighting this war?
We're fighting because we're done bleeding for an empire that won't bleed for us. Untold numbers of Nords died defending the Empire against the Dominion. And for what? Skyrim being sold to the Thalmor so the Emperor could keep his throne. We're fighting because our own Jarls, once strong, wise men, have become fearful and blind to the people's suffering. We're fighting because Skyrim needs heroes, and there's no one else but us.
I like this guy. Right.
Talos, watch her.
That's enough of that. Maybe it's this guy.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
I've heard that you give an excellent reach around.
If Ulfric needs a favor, he has it.
So he trains in
Anyone else
destruction
better
magic.
pay well for the service.
Well, I think that's it.
Strength and steel.
So that's good. We have actually discovered a lot more about this place than we thought. And I do quite like Ulfric from what I've seen, although I'm not ready to...
The Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood. But who's going to stop him? Me? I'll have no part of that.
he doesn't want to mess with no Dark Brotherhood like.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice.
So he did do that. So that's the thing, right? Because if Ulfric did use the voice as he said, but he didn't kill him with the voice, because we've heard stories that he completely like decimated. I'll spare a coin in a moment, because the stories are that he decimated the High King with his voice, but he didn't. He slayed him with the sword. So we're hearing mixed things. Who wanted the coin?
Hold it there. Keep your distance.
Whoa. Alright mate, easy. What happened here?
Another girl killed. This is Susanna from Candlehearth Hall. Served me a drink just a few nights ago, but I can't say I knew her.
So it's happened before.
Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl, killed at night, body torn up.
And are they being investigated?
We're stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to spend on this. Not pleasant, but it's the truth.
Huh. Do you want some help?
If you want to help, ask some of these gawkers if they saw anything useful. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
Oh, nice. We are in a murder mystery. Right, what I want to know is who was first on the crime scene.
Think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance.
This is a shame.
Did you see what happened to your friend?
No, sorry. But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't after gold.
Sorry.
I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
Sorry, she just said that a coin purse was still intact. I mean...
This is a shame.
I don't know where you come from, but where I come from, coin purse is a euphemism for fanny, so she had her fanny intact, so she didn't have it smashed.
Always sad when someone has to die.
Did you see what happened there?
Sorry, I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
A fellow, you say? Okay.
Another one. Terrible.
Did you see what happened?
I heard a scream and came running, but she was already like this when I got here.
Really?
If you've got some time, stop by my house of curiosities. I promise you'll see wonders.
Are you trying to promote your shop in a time like this? Are you for real, mate?
My sister and I once...
Susanna the Wicked. Phew, maybe she deserved it.
assemble our collection. Such adventures we had.
Oh, she's certainly messed up. Has she had her spine removed?
A few septims for my supper is all I ask.
Go fiddling with any locks around here. We're going to have a real problem.
Don't worry about that, mate. I've spoken to the witnesses.
Just like always. Nobody saw anything useful. Bastards escaped again.
There might be more to this, if you let me help.
Look, friend. If you think you can do better than the Legion of Guards, be my guest. You'll need to talk to Yorleif, though. We can't just let anyone go around claiming to be on official business. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
And who's this Yorleif? Oh wait there, we need to activate the quest. Tell you what, we'll put this one on ice for the time being. I'm interested in this. We've been sidetracked again. This game's too good. It's too damn good. Like, don't get me wrong. I do like quests where you go out and it's all action and things, but sometimes it's just nice to do like quests where you're talking to people, find out more about the world. Right, where are we going? This way.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on...
Hey, wake up.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
I've heard about the murders.
These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts. My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept. The guards will be told to assist you as necessary. I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
Right then. So I've got permission to examine the crime scene, let's do it. And to be honest, I am a master investigator, so let's see how this goes. To be honest, I think my history of thieving and having a keen eye is we've got the credentials for this. Who's moved the body? See man, this is why the gods can't be trusted. They've let everybody leave the crime scene and there's nothing. You there.
Heard about you and your honeyed words.
I've been granted permission.
Alright then. I noticed a trail of blood leading away from here. Helgud's taken the body into the Hall of the Dead to prepare for burial. She's a little crazy, but if she knows anything, it's dead bodies.
Right then. Talk to Helgrid. And we've got a trail to follow. Tell you what, I'm going to go and speak to Helgrid. Over here. Let's see if we can get any information off this body. There you are.
Large diagonal cut from left shoulder.
Well then. Anything strange?
Well, she's dead. But I guess that's not unusual, at least not for somebody in here. I mean, someone who's not me, that is. Sorry, was only joking with you.
It's not funny, but carry on. Have you found anything unusual?
Not really. The only unusual thing is the shape of the cuts. They look like they were made with... well, the ancient Nords used these kinds of curved blades when they embalmed their dead. I don't know who in Windhelm would even have something like that. Other than me, of course.
A curved embalming tool. Let me know if you find anything else.
I wouldn't hold out too much hope. Now, I really got to get back to the body. Lot of work to prepare her for the grave.
Oh, look, she's taking all our things, which is fair enough.
Large diagonal cut from left shoulder.
Right, well that was completely useless. Well no it wasn't. A curved embalming tool. Okay then. We'll keep that in mind. Now let's go and follow this There's blood. Is this actually going in there? There's always time to pick flowers, I'm sorry. Right, let's follow this. Oh, here it is. Nope. Oh, here we're going. Oh, I think we found the house. Get access to hear him. Master lock. Well, it just so happens that we are a master locksmith. Let's have a look. Oh, in there like swimwear. Right, let's find some clues. If we find an embalming tool. From the marks on the floor, it looks like this box was pushed against the wall recently. Right? Beware the butcher and the butcher's journal. Hello there. The butcher. Can we move this? I thought because it said it got moved recently, it might be hiding something, but it didn't look as if it is. Right? Investigate mead. From the dust, these look left over from when the previous occupant moved out. Right, so nothing of interest. These haven't been used for ages, nothing but skeever droppings and cobwebs. Perfectly good wardrobe has been left behind for some reason. Ah, well, let me have a look. Fine clothes. The shelf is filled with more of those butcher flyers from around the city. One pile looks misshapen. Why? Ooh, strange amulet. Right, hold on. Let's read these books. The killer who haunts the streets of Windhelm. These calamitous times bring out the worst in people. Don't become the next victim. See Viola Giordano if you spot any suspicious behaviour. So hold on. So we've got two things here. Either the butcher is putting up the own notes for his own arrest, or he's taking these down. That's hilarious, because if he's doing that, he's put himself into more danger getting caught. The plans are coming together swimmingly. I found good sources of bone, flesh and blood, but that's as far a good sampling of sinew and marrow have escaped me. No matter, the city is swollen with contemptuous fools who will be missed by nobody. Wonderful. Last night was almost able to corner Susanna as she left Candlehearth. That's the girl that died. Idiot guard showed up just at the wrong moment. Okay. I think back to my time in Winterhold, all the wasted minds up in their towers. They only explore the magic they already know. I'm discovering new magic here. So I used to be a member of the college. Okay. One more attempt at Candlehearth girl. She's proven a bit too cautious, but those strong joints of hers should contain the most exquisite tendons worth the effort. Tonight. And he got her. That is pretty sinister. Why is that moving? Seems to be nailed to the wall. Oh, hello there. We are Sherlock Holmes in the fuck out of this, like. Oh, we found where he does it. Or does he? Maybe he kills people in the... Maybe he kills people outside and then drags their bodies back here. Although that doesn't make sense. But he has to if he's got corpses. The altar. Oh shit, I'm getting thrown about by the bones. The bones of the dead. I can't actually get close. There we go. This altar is built to some unknown magic. It looks like someone is using body parts towards some gruesome end. And the journal. 17 tendons, 173 fragments of bone. So this is like shopping list. Huh. Lovely jubbly, yeah? I wonder how many people he's actually killed in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, there's at least 5 skulls here and 1 girl outside. Embalming tool, is that the curved tool? No, that is. Right. Yeah. This is definitely his base of operations. Let's go upstairs. Nah, it looks empty up here. Maybe he doesn't use the second floor for anything. The chair is stacked on the bed in an odd fashion. I was expecting like a noose or a hanging rope in case he wanted to torture his victims, but I'm disappointed. Right, is that it? Follow up on the clues. Come on then. Oh, this is good. The thing is though, although we found all this evidence, we're still none the wiser. But then again, probably used to be a mage of the College of Winterhold. Right, let's go.
What business do college mages have in a place like Sarthal anyway? It's a place for not dead, not your weird experiments.
Well, tell me about it. We did find something extremely powerful that nearly wiped the entire Skyrim off the face of the planet, but I sorted it out. I sorted it out good.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting...
I need some help.
Folks are finding victory. I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
Not with us.
Can you tell me anything about the butcher?
Oh. Have you been talking to Viola Giordano? She posts us all over the city, and someone keeps taking them down. Ask her about it if you want an earful.
Okay. Do you know what this amulet is?
I've never seen anything like it. I would take this to Calixto at the House of Curiosities. He has a good eye for strange trinkets. Might even give you a bit of gold for it.
Oh, okay then.
I still say you should take them all out like you did Dead King.
Calixto.
It's dangerous out there.
Was merely a message to the other Jarl.
Or the woman that puts the flyers up. Now hold on. That House of Curiosities, that guy was actually at the crime scene, wasn't he? Right, so I don't know what's what. Let's go and figure it out. Oh, well, she's here. We'll have a word with her. Viola.
After what happened to those other women, I'm worried about my own safety.
What can you tell me about the butcher?
I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following. Trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught.
Why can't the gods help?
They say they're too busy with the war. I say, what good is winning a war if we're still terrorized by one of our own?
You've got a point, like. How can the rest of the people not care?
Oh, they care, all right. Just none of them thinks to do anything about it. They say I'm just snooping around bothering people. But I'm trying to save lives.
And you should be commended for it. I found this journal.
Huh? What's it say?
It sounds like the court mage has been experimenting. The court mage, does it? Oh, I suppose that's the link, because we know it's a mage.
Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years, as long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
I'm sure it does. Now, I've actually spoken to that guy. He was the wizard. He trains in destruction magic, but that's all I could say to him. Right, we need to find the curiosities. Oh, it's disappeared. I'm gone there anyway. I'm sure it was around here somewhere. I would like all of the information. Neriane's house. That's her house still. Is she just sleeping? I'll let her sleep. She'll be freezing her tits off. Right. Ah. Okay then. Let me have a look in here. So this is the shop that the guy was banging on about. Oh, hello. He's got a... I suppose if you collect everything, there's some embalming tools there. The Book of Fate. The Book of Fate has got nothing written down it. That is... Is that trying to say that I have no fate? I choose my destiny. He's got all sorts in here. The dancer's flute. Oh, he's in bed. What time is it? Oh, I can't check the time because we're trespassing. Let's see if we can talk to him. Hello, mate. Oh my god, he's taking ages to get out of bed. How are you, mate?
You're not supposed to be in here.
Oh, tell you what. We'll have to wait till daytime. So he'll speak to us. Right, wait there. 1 hour? If we wait 2 hours, he's got to be open. He is. Right. Come on then.
You're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
I'm here to have a word.
My sister and I once traveled the world to assemble our collection. Such adventures we had.
Sounds pleasant, but do you know anything about this amulet?
Let me see. Ah, yes. This is the Wheelstone. It's an heirloom symbol of the power of Windhelm. Traditionally, it's carried by the court mage. I would be interested in acquiring it, if you're willing to part with it, that is. For a piece like that, I could pay 500 gold.
Possibly, but wait there before we go any further. I want to have a look at this amulet. Huh. It's worth £1,000. But then again, you wouldn't get £1,000 for it anyways. £500 a pretty good price. Looks like a skeleton.
I don't care much for the war.
About that amulet.
The Wheelstone? Have you decided to sell it yet?
Yeah, shouldn't the court mage have it? If it belongs to him.
Woundfirth? Bah. It's purely ceremonial, and he has no use for it. Besides, I wouldn't want to be the one to give it to him. Gives me the creeps. They say he dabbles in necromancy.
The funny thing is though, I'm in it for the money, baby. I'm not guaranteed to get paid for this. I'm going to get paid now. You have yourself a deal, sir.
Wonderful. This will be a splendid addition to my private collection.
I bet you it is.
It bothers me that fewer people come to Windhelm these days.
Right. Is that it?
Hmm?
Nah. I thought we might be able to ask him like why he was at the crime scene and what he saw, but nothing. I want to go and have a word with the court wizard. A private word.
Like me, eh? Don't fancy those clunky two-handed weapons.
I actually kind of wish I'd kept the amulet and taken it to him. But then again, he would have denied it, wouldn't he? Right, come on then. So they reckon this court wizard is dangerous. I wonder what he's done to get that reputation. Then again, they've called it, his nickname is the Unliving. Maybe he's hard to kill.
What do you need?
We shall see.
He's a true Nord.
But I don't want to speak to you.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted
The wizard.
couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on the White Run.
I don't think the quest marker should disappear. Like forcing you, like once you haven't checked all of the possible outcomes. He's not going to be in the barracks, is he?
They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
He's not at the table.
You think I need to send both
Palace of Kings.
I do the cooking and cleaning around the palace.
Oh, very nice.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
Me too, but do you know where the court wizard is? Oh, there's an enchanting table. Maybe he's went missing. Oh no, there he is.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
I've heard you're good with them lips.
If Ulfric needs a favor, he has it. Anyone else better pay well for the service.
I heard you dabble in necromancy.
I beg your pardon?
Word on the streets.
Necromancy. I am a member of the College of Winterhold. In good standing. They haven't allowed necromancy for hundreds of years.
Well, that's the thing. I found a journal, an amulet where the butcher worked.
My what now? I've never kept a journal, I can assure you. What exactly did this amulet look like?
Had a skull on it. 8-sided jade, ringed with ebony, a worn carving.
I know it well, or at least I've heard of it. I would wager that carving once depicted a skull.
It did.
That is the Necromancer's amulet of legend. It appears you were at least half right. There is necromancy at the heart of this.
So yeah, I guess Calixto was wrong.
Yeah. Calixto and his books are often confused about such matters. It happens to the best of us.
So what do we do now?
I've been noting a pattern to when the killings happen. Now that we know they're tied into some sort of necromantic ritual, I think I know when the next might occur. Let's see. From a Lordus of Last Seed until a Midas of Hearthfire, it will happen soon. Very soon. Keep watch in the Stone Quarter tomorrow night. That's almost certainly where the killer will strike next.
Alright then, I like how precise this guy is. He's like, I know exactly when it'll happen.
Whatever
Soon.
you've heard I can do is probably
Soon, eh? I'll tell you what we'll do is, we've only got like 10 hours to wait till like 10 o'clock at night, and it should happen around about then, if the killer's gonna strike. Oh, hold on, are we walking into a trap? Is he saying that to get us alone? He's like, oh, go to the Stone Quarter at night. I'm guaranteed you'll find the killer, and he knows I'll be there, and he'll try and jump us. But we shall see. There might be rumours of him being dangerous,
Die with their false kings.
but I'm a fucking surprise. Right, the Stone Quarter. Where's that? Patrol the streets of the Stone Quarter at night. Come on then. Let's get this done. I've got my eye out. Right, it's a roundabout here, isn't it? Let's find somewhere nice to sit. Aha, I see something. Oh, we are like a ninja. This has got good views. Wait, I think we should wait till 10 o'clock. So 10 hours. Well, the guards are here, so I cannot see anything happening. There's that bully over there. Oh, who are you? Who are you? Where the hell's he going? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Where are you headed? Who is it?
Name's Nils. I'm the cook.
I don't even know who it is. His name won't show. Shit, I lost him. Oh, what? Was it him? Oh, I got the wrong guy. Has he pulled the bait and switch?
I was one of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army until I took a sword to the chest.
I'm completely lost where I am now. Let's get back to the stone quarter quick.
You should unload some of that unwanted gear. Head over to Sodri's used wares.
I would, but I'm lost in this bloody city. It's like a maze. Right, get through here.
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over in Windhelm.
Well, a murder's not going to take place here because he's watching it. Oh shit. Fuck you. Oh, we saved her.
Such colors.
Oh, sorry, like, if you expected the murderer to be getting brought to justice without death, Calixto, you son of a bitch. That's why he wanted the amulet, to cover his tracks. You shitbag. I don't know what his key's for, I'm taking it. Hello. Necromancer amulet. Oh, there it is. Plus 50 magicka. Conjuration spells cost 25% less to cast. Health and stamina regen 75% slower. I mean, that is good. Except for the part about the health and stamina regen 75% slower. But I don't know if that'll be a big deal in practice. We'll have to try it out. Do you know what it is? He deserved to be humiliated. I'm taking his clothes off him for what he did to them women. You fool. Now, does that mean I can help myself to his entire inventory in his shop? Are you kidding me? You were just gonna stand there and watch the whole thing? What are you doing? You wanna give us a fist bump? Mate, no fist bumps from me. You're a disgrace.
Hail, companion.
What are you doing with that hand? Do you want to wank us off? He's trying to wank us off for
What is it?
the massive success I've had in this journey. Are you for real? Right then. Is that the quest done, or do we claim a reward? No. Hopefully we get a reward, and then we'll have doubled up. We'll have sold that for 500 gold, that amulet, and getting paid off these guys. See, man, true businessman at heart. I'm a double dip on everything. I'm sure these people are supposed to have torches in their hands, but for some reason they're just bro fist.
Go fiddling with any locks around here. We're going to have a real problem.
We'll see about that.
We've intercepted couriers from Solitude.
I own Hollyfrost Farm outside the city. It's honest work, if a bit dull.
I'll speak to you in a minute, mate. Just hold on there.
He's against us.
He knows that.
He's always in bed, this guy.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
You think I need to say
Calixto Corrin was the butcher.
Izmir's beard. The man was always a bit odd, but I wouldn't have expected it. You've done the city a mighty service, friend. I believe you'll find the guards to be a bit more cordial with you in the future.
Good. I'm looking for work. Have you got any leads?
The Jarl has put out a bounty on the dragon that's been terrorizing the countryside. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
Nice. I'm after hunting some dragons. What do you do for the Jarl?
For Ulfric? Well, nothing official. Known him for years. He seems to value my thoughts, and I'm grateful for that. I don't really have a mind for war, and I think he likes having an untrained opinion from time to time.
He seems like a very wise fellow.
Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
know the price.
Because if you only accept opinions and viewpoints from people that see the same way as you,
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
you're never ever going to expand your thoughts, are you? You want to be challenged, and that's what he looks like. I'm liking them Ulfric more and more I learn about him. What's this? The cake and the diamond. Well, we've Sherlock Holmes the shit out of that quest. And got the butcher. Right, I want to speak to this guy before we go.
If I make enough...
Yeah, I didn't do anything.
What then?
Come on then.
I'll die.
What I think I'll do is... Items. Oh yes, we've got the Golda Amulet. 30 points in everything. I mean, that is superior. But that's really good as well. It's a shame about the health and stamina regen, like. But what I think I'll do is we'll make our way over to the... not the dragon. Aventus. And I'll save it before we go in there. Why has it disappeared? There we go. And what we'll do is next episode, we'll go and speak to this guy about the Dark Brotherhood and the Dark Sacrament. And that'll lead us on perfectly to... if we can find it. I mean, I do like this city. But some of the alleyways and things are really difficult to navigate. There it is.
True, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood?
Oh, Grimvar. Always with the nonsense. No, of course not. Those are just tales.
Fine, then I'll invite him out to play. He lives right there. I'm going to knock on his door.
No, child, wait! That boy, that house, they are cursed.
Ha! Then I'm right. I knew it. He's trying to have somebody killed.
All right, I won't deny it, child. What you heard is true. But Aventus Aretino walks a dark path. His actions can lead only to ruin. Now, enough. We will speak no more of this. I am the only friend you need.
All the Argonians at the docks are nice.
So he's never kept this a secret. Everybody knows he's trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood.
Ever tried taking care of children? Whew, it can be a nightmare.
Ah, yeah. Tell me about it. Did I hear you say something about a cursed child?
Yes, it is quite sad. A young boy, Aventus Aretino lost his mother recently and was sent to an orphanage.
Hmm.
But he has returned home, and people have heard strange chanting. They say it's the Black Sacrament, the ritual to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Why a little boy would want to contact a group of murderers is beyond me. But he is inviting evil into this city. Safe travels.
Safe travels, friend. So this is going to be good. Yeah, so nobody wants the Dark Brotherhood around, I suppose because they don't want the aura of death. Right, what we'll do is, we'll stick a hard save on the go here. And we'll call it an episode. Next episode, we're going to get to the bottom of this Dark Brotherhood malarkey. See you there, lads.